Yeah. Qualified P2. Yeah. Like I said, I'm like a 2K driver. Just. Yeah, I don't even know. Just pretending to be shit. That's it. Yeah. This is actually my Smurf.
Hey, what's up guys, Loveday here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you a compilation of my races that I streamed over on twitch.tv fuck, I did that wrong. twitch.tv/JustLoveday_ because JustLoveday was taken. So these races recorded over there. I say recorded, I ripped them from Twitch because I forgot to press the record button during these races because I didn't know they were going to be great. But these are just a couple of the races that I did. Actually, no, they're all of the races I did last week. I think it was last week. Depending on when I upload this video. It's been a while. I'm sorry. I've been busy. I've been working. I would like to apologise. I would like to be doing this as my job, but I mean, that's... You know how long that takes to, get up and running. But anyway, car behind was quick.
It's like P10 in 4th. What happened there?
Yeah, so he seemed to be very quick as the Lamborghini in front decides to spin. So there's the leader. Managed to get through safely somehow. Don't know how. Skills.
Yeah, there's no chance of me running away with it. This guy behind's clearly a Smurf. Number 13. Catching me. Like that.
So this was around the time that the $22 for a year new account type thing happened. So a lot of people were signing up for that to create a Smurf account. And this guy was quick. I don't know if he was a Smurf, but he was also kind of erratic at the same time. You can kind of see that from some of the moves that he's making. He's definitely quick though. But yeah, possibly a Smurf. Who knows? Who knows? So let's talk about the racing that happened. So mostly GT3 fixed, a little bit of VRS, and some fixed Ferrari. I went for the fixed series just as like a little practice thing, short races, just to kind of get back into the swing of racing. As you can see, the Mercedes behind, very, very close. And yeah, he's kind of all over me, kind of weird attack lines. Which was fun to defend against, and just kind of cocking up. It's me cocking up anyway. Tries to peek his nose on the outside, realises it's a bad idea. I went quite slow. Still just trying to run my line, just hoping. This track's not very good for overtaking, so I'm just hoping to kind of keep him at bay, and he makes a mistake anyway, so that gives me some clear air for a lap. And then he meets the barrier for a sec. But not to worry, I'll soon fix that. My 2.9 second lead that I have on lap 9 turns into a...
Jesus.
A 0 second lead. The Lamborghini behind just kind of tries to push through me. Not much I could really done there. I tried to kind of reverse out a little bit, just to try and get a bit of a better angle.
I think something broke on my rig. The fuck was that?
But obviously... Lambo wanted to just keep going, so Yavers took the lead, the guy that met the barrier, and he ends up winning it, which is kind of undeserved, but also well deserved because he came back.
I mean, he didn't really earn that.
Well done, Toby. Great drive. That's a podium.
He couldn't overtake me when he was behind me. That's funny. Oh well, P2. That's again not bad. Plus 75 air rating. Very good. Very good.
So I was getting a little bit cocky there, thinking he couldn't pass me, but this race would shut me up and keep me humble. So the next day, decided to try GT3 fixed again. Had a pretty shocking start, if I'm perfectly honest. Guy in front just kind of missed it. I ended up kind of trying to push, and we got a bit stuck. But luckily, I ended up going right because the car behind didn't brake.
Someone's just been murdered.
And yeah, there's a bit of a murder behind. I'm going to keep the whole first lap in.
I cut to the right.
Just because it's kind of nice to watch the first lap of a race. There's a lot of tussling and trying to hold on to positions. And it gives me a chance to talk to you about my Twitch channel. Yes, I stream over on Twitch. Wow, amazing. Skip ahead, it's only a lap. You don't have to listen to me this whole time. Yeah, I stream on Twitch. I thought I'd give it a go. Make the edited content over here on YouTube. It'll be better than this, I promise, when I figure it out. But yeah, Twitch is a bit more of a hangout session where we get to do a couple of races, have a chat, and yeah, as the Ferrari in front goes a little wide, still maintain speed somehow. But yeah, Twitch is a lot of fun. I enjoy.
Wasn't my quickest through that.
Enjoy just chilling, having a chat with everyone that joins. And if you want to come join and stuff, link in the description and all that stuff. Also, like this video, please. It would help. And subscribe. Why not? I'll do it all. But yeah, the first lap, a little bit of contact from behind, coming into the first of the double hairpins. First off the double hairpin. I don't know how you want to word that.
Alright. Just need to field a rhythm, field a rhyme. Come on, boys, it's iRacing time. Pulling away from the guys behind, which is kind of nice. I always say that and then spin, so keep your eyes open.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Freebie. Is that P2? Oh, damn. It's not hard to overtake when you're quicker. I'm not quicker. So, and this track also isn't very good for overtaking. Not really, anyway. So what I try and do is just
Toby,
pressure
10
them
minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. That's half a distance.
until they make a
Your levels are
mistake.
fine.
Which is easier said than done. But yeah, so most of this race I was just taking it too easy. I could have definitely pushed up onto the back of this guy and made some moves. As you can see, a couple of laps go by where literally nothing happens. Maintaining the gap, just sticking within a second of him. Kind of somewhat closing it a little bit towards the end of the race. But, you know, like really pushing to try and get to the back end of this guy. But I feel like I left it too late. Obviously the last 3 laps that were speed ran on this video, I was closing the gap by like 0.1 of a second a lap, and it wasn't enough. On this last lap I managed to gain like what, half a second. It's insane, and just really got close to the back of him. Like I said earlier, this track is really not one for overtaking, so it's very difficult to try and get a move done because the track's so narrow, and some of the corners just aren't really built for overtaking, so you kind of have to wait until like one of the 2 straights to try and get a really good run into a heavy braking zone. But
Nah, bit too wide there.
make a little mistake on the exit there.
Yeah, I cocked that up. I left it a bit too long. Oh well, that was fun. Take my energy. I haven't seen that in a long time.
So yeah, ended up with P6, which is not bad. Now moving over to fixed Ferrari over at Hockenheim. Now this one was a bit weird because I'd only done a little bit of practice, so this is my qualifying lap that led to a result that I was a bit surprised about. So I'd only done really a few laps, and I was still trying to figure out where I wanted to kind of put the car and what gear to be in and all that stuff. I was just doing laps really, but I was peer pressured into signing up by the chat, so thank you chat, specifically Ricky Bear, thank you for peer pressuring me into that. So yeah, ended up doing maybe half an hour practice, which, as you know, as I've said before in my old video about a year and a half ago, that's probably not the best idea. So I always try and do at least an hour, or like the length of the race I'm about to do in practice to make sure I can actually finish the race. But yeah, I kind of just went, screw it, let's just, you know, jump in. Managed to get a pretty tidy lap in. A couple of the corners I am still slow at, like even now, like 2 weeks after actually streaming these. Yes, I'm late, I'm sorry. But yeah, it ended up being quite a tidy little lap. Not the quickest, obviously. I'm only a 1.6k driver at this point. So, you know, a decent enough lap. See, I'm dropping to first there, and I noticed that, and I don't like doing that anymore. I keep it in second over there. I'm already spotting stuff that I'm doing wrong. As you can see, I'm 1.2 up on my delta. That's pretty damn good. Look at that. Oh, 1.4. Oh, obviously that's just against the outlap. But as we come across the line, we get What did we get? A 141 dead. Near enough. I mean, that's okay.
That's pole. That low.
But that was pole. Yeah. So here I am on pole, about to do a cheeky start.
Okay, mate,
Halfway
get
through the
ready.
corner, I just bomb it.
Green, green, green.
I feel like that was a good start. I managed to get a pretty decent gap. And as we come into T1, I cock it up. Which ruins that gap. But oh well. We're coming into T2 now. I don't like doing these commentary videos because I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again. I got called a cheating...
Behind.
Thanks, Ricky. That's going to be fun. Oh, bit of a wobble. Now, when I wobble, I'm wavering. And as Mark Strong once said, the men are wavering. That's a Total War reference. But I just cock it up in the corner. I brake too hard. A bit of the camber. I just kind of dip the front end in. Not fun. And that cost me the lead. But...
Looks like P4
not
has
all's
been
lost.
hit. Should curve.
Other cars do go off too.
Well,
Side.
there goes the lead.
Clear left.
That's fine.
That is fine indeed. Moving on to lap 3, the back end of the car that was just in front of me as I rejoined the track. Cock up the hairpin. Managed to hook it up on the outside, but if I remember correctly,
Still there.
yeah, he does. He kind of, as we come up to the the kink, the flat out kink,
Clear
kind of
right.
backs out a little bit, which is perfect for me, anyway. Then he comes diving back in. I left him the space because I'm so used to dive bombs there. Like, super used to it. Basically, anytime there's a car there, you're going to get dive bombed.
Idiot Toby.
And I just cock up the hairpin.
Right.
Classic me. Which gives him the inside on the next flat out hairpin, but he doesn't want to give me the space to go on back on track. And I thought that was a bit rude and a bit naughty. I let him have it, the space, for that corner, because I thought if he's not giving me the space there, then he's probably going to, try and kill me. But then coming up through, I don't know what this corner's called, he just decides to spinala.
Looks like P5's gone off in Sands.
And I had a nice cheeky little chuckle.
Lap time was 141.06.
Are you winning, son? I was.
46.
I was, and then I killed myself. But as we're coming up to the last lap, white flag, the guys in front start having a massive tussle. So as you can see, I kind of gained like 2.5 seconds. And this guy, this white car in front, goes off, and I think he had a slowdown. I remember he was saying in the chat afterwards that I think he had a slowdown, so he ended up being really slow in this corner, which is a very dumb place to kind of take your slowdown. As you can see, he just stops trying to clear that slowdown, but that bunches up the front four. I got kind of taken aback here because I didn't realise how slow it was going to go. I thought that was going to be a corner cut, bit of contact in front, pushing around the outside. I'm trying to do a little switchback, not getting on the power too early, put the power down, get alongside,
Side.
and the line just comes a bit too quick.
Clear left.
And that was that P4.
We're done.
Well, here we are. Front row again. I actually don't know how I keep getting these. I'm gonna cock it up, so.
Good luck.
We're gonna need it. Right, so this is the first of 3 successful races that I don't think I do cock up, which is strange.
Bastard.
So this guy kind of brings it back and then accelerates, so I didn't actually see him on my right hand side, hence I called him a bastard. Going into T1, nothing really major going on. Get a really good slipstream up the back. Into T, technically 2, is it technically 2? I don't know. I don't know the corner names, you know this by now. Pretty decent run onto the back straight. Until I hit the limiter, obviously, which is, typical me.
Thank you, thank you.
Just saying thank you for the good luck message in chat. Thank you, Ricky Bear. Right, going into the hairpin, he goes a bit defensive. I try and keep the slipstream. I'm not going for a move here. I know for a fact that the hairpin is where everyone does that.
It's a hairpin there, mate.
Everyone seems to miss the actual hairpin. They either go too far forwards or they just plow into another car. So I was trying desperately not to do that. So coming into, I believe this is Mercedes, get a really good run right up to the back of him. And really, really wanted to keep hold of the position at least, or even try and push.
1.6 for me with mistakes. Yeah, I feel like every lap for me is a mistake lap. I mean, you've watched me drive, so you can confirm.
I suck. I'm getting there. I mean, like, I'm trying to do better.
Oh, no, you don't.
Well, okay, alright, mate. I'm talking to myself here. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to be more consistent. I believe that what I've been doing on stream is actually helping a lot. And these races were so much fun. So much fun.
Car behind's dead.
Yeah, car behind, clipped the grass on the outside, and decided to spin to his death. Here we are on lap 3. Now, moving in, I want to try and get a move done on this guy. I don't want to make it kind of bullyish. I don't want to try and ram him off the road, but he does make a little bit of a mistake into the hairpin, goes wide, misses the apex, and I get a decent run on him. Coming up to the kink, flat out kink. I don't know what this corner is actually called. I have no idea. But then, this is where the second stage of dive bombs happen, and I just thought, I'm not doing that. I'm not being part of that dive bombing action. I've seen it too many times to, you know. Well, I let past me talk about it because I mention it here, I think.
P2.
Seen too many dive bombs there to give that a go.
Yeah, I didn't want to be part of that statistic. But here we are coming into lap 4, turn 2, a little further back, but I was much better on the brakes, and I knew that coming into that corner. I was trying to figure out where he was weak. Thanks, Jim. And all the other positions where, like, I knew he wasn't very quick into, especially into braking zones. That's the best place to figure out someone is braking early. Use that to your advantage. Try and brake just a little bit later than them, and try and get that overtake done. He was braking earlier into that corner, and I knew it, so I knew if I hooked on the inside, I could get alongside him before the actual turn-in phase. And luckily, it turned out to be exactly what I needed to get to the lead.
Indeed, I'm going to bin it though. No, I'm going to try and focus. I was definitely quicker than him, so...
I mean, I was definitely holding on to him. I don't know if I was definitely quicker than him. But as you can see, the 1.1 second gap. And we get a notification on the 7th lap. There's an incident in Mercedes, which is why I can keep thinking this is called Mercedes. I don't know. But you can see a trail of smoke. And this guy's driving around, pretty sure with a completely busted engine. Just make it to the finish. But here we go. That was it. Coming across the line for a win.
Good race there.
That's a win. Great job. Well done.
Good race, good race. That was a lot of fun.
Yes!
Alrighty, let's sit on the grid and think about our life choices for a sec. Come on, mate.
And because of that start there, where the guy decided not to go until the green light, look at this car behind.
Oh my god.
He just comes up all the way up from P9 and takes out the leader.
Clear left, far left. Still there. Clear left.
Okay.
I was
Right
confused.
side.
Death behind.
Clear right.
And there was also death behind. But that's not, you know, that's normal in these kind of races. But that was, he obviously started from way back, hoping to get the run. And somehow it paid off.
Who knows what that was?
I don't know what that was, but it worked out for him. He's now in the lead. I kept my P2 position, or was it P3? I can't remember. I think it was P3. I think it was P3, yeah.
Thank you.
Got a little love tap from the car behind. And then moving on to the same lap. The new leader just kills himself.
Idiot.
P5's gone off.
Yeah.
Mobile 1.
Yeah. Oh well, that means that we are now
Christ.
in the lead, which always ends well. My current, at this point, 3 wins total on my whole entire time in iRacing proves to you that I don't like being in the lead.
You say run away with it again. Every time I'm in the lead and you say run away with it.
I die, usually. What does happen in this race though is this white flag. Managed to hold off 0.4 gap behind. Managed to hold him off the entire race. It wasn't very interesting, it was more just kind of like a push and pull situation. Not a lot really happened, but we come across the line for another win.
Is that another win?
Yes, it is.
Good racing there, Dave. That was fun. That was good.
Fantastic drive.
Thanks, Jim. Got a bit shaky on the last lap and I was getting a bit nervous. You could have had that. Good racing, good racing. Is that 2 wins in a row? That's, okay. Don't think we're getting the trifecta, the triple.
The Fable triple win hat trick thing. Now this was an interesting start because the guy on the right was very interested in warming his tyres and also causing collisions from behind. I don't know if you saw that. Or that one where he just decided to...
That's what you get, mate.
Okay, Toby.
Brake in front of the guys behind. So as you can probably guess, I was not wanting to be near him. So I kind of didn't want to really push that hard into the back of him. Like I wanted to get past him, but I didn't know if he was quicker than me, actually quicker than me, or just quality quicker. Now that with his damage, who knows if I'm actually quicker. But yeah.
He kept brake checking. 2 cars behind me collided, and then the guy in 3rd place hit the back of the guy in front. Idiot.
As you can probably tell, there's a lot of idiots in my splits. Obviously a 1.8k strength of field. As the leader goes very deep, and I thank him very much for giving me that position, but he comes right back alongside with the faster run out. I try and take the inside. Do I keep it flat? No, I do lift a little bit just in case he tries to barge his way past. Dive bomb central, I let him have the space. Obviously that meant I was a bit slow and the car behind did give me a little bump, but I don't think there's any damage on that one, luckily. But yeah, dive bomb corner, that one.
Don't tell me I got damage from that.
Let's hope I don't. I don't think I did. I can't remember.
See you later, mate.
And the leader just kills himself. Typical.
Yeah, that's kind of... We're on that hairpin. No, the corner after the hairpin. I went deep for a reason. It was just to avoid him. And that's just fucked my line up. That's fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
We're good indeed. And then that just left me in the lead.
Just done a 140.50.
The guy behind is dead. And he killed a guy coming out the pits. Oh, that's brilliant. I mean, that's horrific, but it's brilliant.
For my result, yes. That leaves us with a 2-second lead. This feels weird. I feel like I'm talking to myself as we come over the line for our 3rd win in a row.
Yes! Oh. Fuck yeah!
Well done, Toby. Great win. You deserved that today.
Fuck yes. Oh, I can't remember which streamer we're talking about now. My brain just doesn't work. I've just won 3 races in a row. Oh, that's good. That feels good. Oh, that feels really good.
And thus concludes a compilation of races recorded live over at twitch.tv/JustLoveday_, as you can see on screen. Come check it out and watch me drive things live in person with this setup because it's cool. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a like. If you really like, subscribe and play with that notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a video, whenever that may be. And it might be sooner than you think. Probably not, but it might be. But yeah, that was fun. 3 races, 3 wins in a row. Well, 5 races, 3 wins in a row. I don't know how many it was. I lost track. But yeah, come over to Twitch. Let's hang out. Thanks for watching this video, guys. And I will see you in the next one. Alright, thanks for watching. Cheers, guys.